grab the drink.
I'm doing the next mission for Crimson Fleet right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't remember. I think I was go check out a boat. No, what was I doing? Yeah, yeah, going to the yacht or
The
whatever, space yacht.
man, that's crazy. They must pay her a lot of money to do that.
What?
We'll see.
Oh, all right. Oops, hit my mouse. And watch that. Oh yes, cool.
Yeah, long day.
You want to stay under the radar?
I need to talk.
Sure. It's not.
Me some harder meds.
Yeah. You've been. See you around.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactalk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled systems. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth
Are you
has
looking to
landed him
start something?
squarely at the top of
'Cause
the
I'll
wanted
finish
list
it.
for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Crix. Good evening, Mr. Crix.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes, well, being blindfolded and then grav jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I call an invitation.
Well, I'm sure
Rico
you're not
uses his
surprised
stuff
that your
sharks,
request for an
but to
interview
the
would come
fleet,
with some
they're
very
just
specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important decision. Do they take a leap, become one of the most legendary pirates in history, or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters and deep space privateers?
So are we to assume that you're taking the leap? That Jasper Crix is moving on to bigger and better things in his life?
That's spot on, Gail. That's exactly why you're here.
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing with us exactly what your particular leap entails?
In due time. There's no rush. In fact, I'd say we have at least 12 hours before the authorities trace this broadcast. Plenty of time to discuss whatever you like.
Oh, all right then. Perhaps the best place to start this interview would be at the beginning of your career.
Please, proceed.
I'm working hard, Captain.
Good.
Separation complete.
Go do it.
save. Pop some. This seems like a important conversation. Pop some pills. Pop some pills to increase my persuasion chance.
Grab drive spinning down. Systems green.
That was cool. Good thing I had some auto persuade ready.
Engines. They've overloaded our jump system.
That was a great shot at their grab drive.
Maybe we gotta kill them both first. Or maybe take out their guns.
Systems green.
Alright. You good?
Man, this must be a really fancy event, and they afford to sell or give everybody free shepherd's pie.
Ooh.
Wait, so taking this money isn't considered stealing, but taking everything else is considered stealing. Fine, I'll just take the money. There's a lot of money on the table.
Enemy grab drive disabled.
Fire enemy shields on the map.
Sorry if you're having a serious poker game, but your opponent's not there, so I'm taking all the money. There's like 12 credit sticks in there.
Docking complete.
What can I help you with?
Yeah. Nowhere. Anyway. Optional. I did not want to do that. Nobody would like that. I mean, I would like it, but. Yeah, for business or pleasure. Oh, I'm here to fuck this party.
Oh no.
It's it's a shipwide emergency. Y'all better head back to your cabins right now.
Do I take this ship too? Just so I have options.
Need to do a quick save.
I have something for you.
All right, we got propulsion back.
Jump complete. Normal propulsion restored.
We're docked.
Oh yeah, space pirate playthrough would be pretty fun.
A space pirate?
Yeah, just like part of the Crimson Fleet. Actually part of the Crimson Fleet, not undercover.
Nah.
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die. You might think it's funny, but loyalty's
Ship
big in
services?
the fleet.
No, but just remember, I don't work for free. Sure, sure. Let me punch that up, and we can have at it.
Okay. $11,000 to register this one. Fuck it.
What's in here? Some rocks. Man, I could use some rocks.
Wait, I came here because I needed to sell shit.
Man, I can steal. I can take all the shepherd's pie I want right now, dude. No one tell me nothing.
We may not have official security.
You've got stuff to smuggle.
We're all
Sure. It's not like I'm busy keeping this rust bucket of a station from falling apart.
Thank you.
Sounds like fun. Let's see what I've got.
so there I am.
Trade of exotic liquors.
Let's see what we have now.
Yeah.
I hope you're not long.
Oh, those cash. Ain't no cash in this fucking game. Here's a $20 bill. What? Don't worry, it's from Earth. More cool. A brochure, a tablet, a pen. That's not. That's a different kind of tablet. Ah, restroom.
Remember, all trades are restriction free.
These restrooms. Oh, it's just one big restroom. Okay. Man, when you have both these doors open, you have definitely shit off because they just face each other. I close the door. I'm gonna save it right here. Quick save. That's cool. That's a cool gun right there. Dude doesn't even know I'm here.
Why is there so much power in the grab here?
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place. And we're locked in.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
Ship isn't very big.
Yeah?
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation.
Commander Ikande is the heart and soul of your
Okay, I'll take it.
You're back. So how did it go?
Hello, sissy boy.
Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment.
Man, I love when
Telling me
situations can be
Delgado may have
resolved with
actually
money.
located Crix's legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently.
Look,
We assumed it was some sort of tall tale.
I
or
know
story
this guy
to attract
deserves
recruits
to
their
be
cause.
murdered, but I ain't gonna murder him.
Well, let's find out if
I know I'm
Delgado is
about
chasing
that, but
ghosts,
in this
or he's
situation,
smarter
maybe
than
if
we
I catch
suspect.
him, you know,
Let me see what we have here.
in a bar somewhere,
Nope.
yeah, but
There are no records of a gal bank
not on the
transport
ship right
named
now.
Legacy
Where
in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you
one of
think,
those had
sir?
800 credits on
I
it, dude.
think
Do you have
there's
any
no
more of these
record
laying
because
around?
Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool.
Just taking his
If he
money.
risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado.
Oh, there's 3
Very
more on the bed.
clever. If I were in your place,
400,
I'd be trying to do the
245.
exact same
What's the last
thing.
one?
You
264.
can't let Delgado get his hands on what could
A lot of
potentially
fucking,
turn
like-
out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press
Man,
the
you're
gal bank execs
Save's
for
an
information.
expert, dude.
Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now.
I'll have to
There's more
restock on
to this than
digipigs
just
after this
finding the
fucking.
location of the transport. Jasper Crix
Go-
was clever. For some reason, he never got there. It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson
feel like
Fleet
that
gets
should
its
work.
hands on a transport full of currency,
Just
it would
offset
be
them in different
disastrous for the
directions.
settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
Remember to turn in any evidence fragment. Excellent. Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our database. It's amazing that all this romantic
Oh,
nonsense
coffee.
of Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix
1,000
picked up in
credits
jail.
and, same.
It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can
So you just
snowball
close
into
the
a
door?
full-blown fairy tale. Find anything else?
All right.
Yeah, you're right. But there's no way this was a solo job. Shifting all those parts takes serious manpower. I'll send this to Mast so they can shake the tree a bit. See what falls out. Looks like Durand better start looking for parts somewhere else. Anything else? Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Transported the key.
Hang on, I need to get a thesaurus to understand what you're saying.
You need something?
You just stop standing on the chairs. Sit down.
We're unlatched. Free and clear. that very much. They haven't asked me to do that in a long time. Board is clear. We're docked.
Will you do funny voices for the characters? Like you used to when I was little?
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, oh, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own.
This is my name on it.
Delgado
Lynn, you just saw me
you out.
rob this entire place. Why you
Yeah,
with
I
me
figured
this
you'd say
entire
something
time?
like that. Just
The
another one
fuck?
of Delgado's loyal little soldiers.
Is my name?
Fine. Have it
Is
your
my
way.
name on the schedule today?
So
what the
Neva's
fuck you
message
going on
said
about,
you
Lynn?
were
You've been
careful
with me this
and
whole
trusting.
time.
Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something
Oh,
else
she's
you were
not
sent
here.
to steal?
Close the door.
Okay. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest?
Alright, open the door.
Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help. Well,
Hey, you there.
it appears we have a mind
Empty your
reader.
pockets. That's all you stealing
You're
shit.
absolutely
I would, but I don't want
I
to
don't
crash
want
the game.
money.
What the
I
hell are you
want
talking
back
about?
into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. Fine. You want to play it that way and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars.
Can I
Probably
just get the
spends
fuck
more
outta
time
here?
cruising the space lanes than actually working.
This place is a maze.
Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist
Where
showing
did I come
off
from? This
his
way?
VIP
Nope.
clout.
That's the restroom.
To get what you need,
This way,
you're gonna
yeah.
have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh, wait, can I talk to you again? Nope.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll
Hot
be relaxing
damn.
in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his
Hey,
dirty
fucking
secrets.
day, brother.
Well, you better learn quick. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their Starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen.
There, I don't want to talk to that.
God damn it.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
This is one of
Containers at max capacity. Man, I need a bigger ship. I tried modifying the space, the one we got, the space rig.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't let me do it.
Space rig,
Prisoner ship.
the prisoner ship?
I wanted to like put guns on it and all the stuff and like the best thing I could do was like put like another reactor and like 2 shields and just like
Any complaints
have
about
max
your crew
capacity
should
of
be directed to one of the
fucking
staff.
have max capacity shields.
On behalf of myself and the entire team at Trident Luxury Lines, we wish to thank you for choosing to travel with us.
There you go.
Here for business or pleasure? An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. Is this about that feature SSNN ran a few years ago? I can assure you,
That's what I want to do.
this is a legitimate charity
Quick
organization.
save. Okay, now.
I missed out on the award to someone else last year, so this year I doubled my contributions to the society. Fingers crossed. Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people, if he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him. Nice to have met you.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard the Starliner.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe we'll talk another time.
So, what brings you aboard?
Man.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips. It's for the Society's high rollers. If you don't have more than 8 figures in your account, I wouldn't even bother going after the award. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Why did I automatically pull out a shotgun?
Horrid.
What?
Positively horrid.
Positively.
That
Hello.
view is absolutely
Are you a
spectacular,
member of the
isn't it?
society?
The society chair has really outdone herself this time. Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button. That award is such a joke. It's for members of the society to pat their own backs for spending the most money on the cause. That's all then? Okay.
That view is
Yeah, I only got
absolutely
6 of those left.
spectacular,
Have you tried the
isn't it?
canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid. I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less.
I want to
about
use
any
the keel
planet,
hauler, but
let alone the Earth.
I don't like that it has Berserker on it.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way
Because
she
that means
dotes
no,
over
like,
that
no damage to it.
glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child.
It does more damage the less armor you have.
Don't forget to
Oh, it's
donate
automatic.
to the cause. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hello. Are you a member of the society? Yes. He's some kind of a
Oh,
top
can I
dog
not
over
sell the
at Galbank.
stolen stuff? That's what's going
I
on.
heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam.
Why do I have so much pens and
Sheila
shit in my
Holbrook is chair of the
fucking
awards committee
ship?
this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child. Huh. Well, that was boring.
So what brings you aboard? An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy. Enjoy the rest of the
I
event.
gotta go to the key to sell all this
Quite a
stuff.
lovely Starliner.
The society chair has really outdone
Yeah,
herself.
that place does not buy stolen items.
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the name leaked early and started a common brawl. The winner's name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser's office.
What?
Now, if you'll
Fuck it.
excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
I've done this particular cruise run several times.
Sorry, do I know you? Look, I think you're definitely confused here. I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How did you... That idiot. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works. So let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
I don't think I have any more of those persuasion pills. I do.
If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? That's true. You have come this far already. You know more about me than I suspected.
I didn't have to persuade him at all.
Can't have that. Honestly, this whole scheme has left a pit in my stomach since day one. All right,
Deal with the ecliptic ambush.
You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us.
Hold on. Does this thing count as a rifle?
Bank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
You mess with the wrong person, amigo.
Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Glad to have you aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? Oh, absolutely.
They just
the safe is
disappeared.
magnetically sealed
How?
and
What are you
shielded
talking
with
about?
multiple
Right
layers of
fucking now.
fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event
Wait,
a
you're
vessel
in here
is
too?
boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe.
You better feel the pimp slap of the law.
I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked
Any
inside of
crit
our safe,
sticks
which can
anywhere
only be
for
accessed by
me to
presenting an
grab?
appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Nope.
A lot of talking.
Yeah, that mission is only talking to people.
Passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
Here for
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
Oh, is the guard still in here?
Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I
Something
keep
like over
getting
here.
interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all.
Oh.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? Not happening. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Time to relearn.
This is... I should say
What'd
so.
you do?
The nerve of you to even ask something so stupid.
I think I could ask her again for that.
Must you continue these Not at all. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all... Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? I should say so. The nerve of you to even ask something so stupid.
Yep, I knew I should have leveled
Please
this
remain in designated passenger areas. At all times.
I think that'd be cool to use, but it's very fucking hard to use, dog.
Have a safe journey.
I certainly hope they decide to hold...
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Because you want
And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? I don't think so. I appreciate that, but the answer is still no. I'm not trying to make your life difficult, you know. I'd like to tell you. I really would. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
The ship's purser can assist you with any... If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Quite an event they're throwing today, don't you think? Hello. You here for the charity event? Well, I work for UC Security, meaning that business isn't exactly my area of expertise. I'm afraid I can't really help you. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you might want to check with someone else. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off. Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe? I told you to stay out of my way. I meant it.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. It's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Maybe. But if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency. Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help.
There it is. Okay.
Get back to it.
The society chair has really outdone herself.
Hey, hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rocko's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner-class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge. I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Could be worse, though, right? Oh, sorry, that area's off limits. No exceptions. No, sorry, I'm afraid it's impossible. Trident regulations strictly prohibit anyone from entering the life support area without a valid reason. Look, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, it's just that I could lose my job, you know? Hey, if your heart's set on it, who am I to stop you from staring at a bunch of life support machinery? Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Remember not to touch anything, please.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further.
Yeah, I feel like this mission could be really fun as a just murderous, crazed pirate. Just running through killing everybody on this ship.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence? Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. Hey, you gonna say something, or what? You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this point.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin.
Alright, I'm right. I'm just gonna take your credit sticks off your desk over here, Larry.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Well.
The captain has declared a
You must
ship-wide
be the one who's been
emergency.
accosting Claudia
Please
and
report to your
Gabriel.
cabins in an orderly
I'm
fashion
uncertain what you
and
hope to
remain
accomplish
there
here,
until
but
you
it
receive
appears we
further
should rapidly
instructions.
enter into some sort of negotiation. Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this
Oh, this is the
endeavor.
guy you needed a thesaurus to talk to?
Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Splendid.
The captain has declared
It
a
appears we've
ship-wide
reached an accord.
Please
Wait,
report
I'm
to your
sorry.
cabins in
Let
an
me
orderly
simplify
fashion
that for you.
and remain there
It
until you
sounds
receive
like we
further
have a
instructions.
deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
He should have some credit sticks on his desk if you took them, and then there should be more on his bed.
Yep. Just picking them up when you said that.
Well, it's like 30 seconds behind, so.
Yeah, it's just funny. Like, as soon as you say it, I'm like looking down at him. Where's the fucking stairs?
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I'm glad you feel that way.
Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner? Of course, of course. I understand completely.
All passengers,
Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping you from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one,
your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the key.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill. Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
How do I get downstairs? Oh, right here. Oh wait, I'm Batman. I would have been riddling myself. Radio down.
All passengers, may I have your
I need to
attention,
pack up and
please?
get out of here. What is
The
it?
captain has declared a ship-wide
Oh
emergency.
shit, this guy
Please
sings
report
really
to your
good.
cabins in an orderly fashion
sings
and
really
remain there until you receive further instructions.
Go to the cockpit.
I'm up for a little adventure.
Whoa!
If you find any addition, any at all, I will be your friend, like, forever.
I ran across a ship called the Valentine, and as I jumped in, it started seeing like a space shanty.
Hell yeah.
It was really good.
So, Miss Stay Up Late reading under the covers? Did you learn anything new from your book last night?
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really. I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Remind me one of these days to tell you a tale of a certain song. Still amazing back then.
Switching over to
Welcome
standard
to
engine.
UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. Go ahead and land. You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay, no bounty.
Was running with a mysterious captain.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Does he
talking
happen
to
to
me.
also be a stranger?
That was a girl.
Oh, does she happen to also be a stranger?
Nope. Just her title was mysterious captain. She was like, "Just want to let you know that I'm on your side." And I was like, "What the fuck does that even mean?"
Hello.
She's like,
Welcome to
she's like, I remember
the
having this
Galbank
exact same
Archives. May I see
conversation
your
when I was in
credentials,
your
please?
shoes. I'm like, I still don't know what you're talking about.
Just one
She's like,
moment
good luck.
while I
I'll see you later.
Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. How the hell did you know that? Look, Ecliptic busted in here and said something about letting you walk into the archives, and then they're gonna jump you. I'm supposed to let you in, and then get the heck out of here. They said if I didn't do exactly what they said, they'd kill me. Just be careful. I don't even know how many of them are hiding in there.
Oh, it's gonna be fine. I have so I'm wanted, right? But I'm also
Yeah.
a bounty hunter.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, kind of funny.
I killed myself. Don't worry about it, guys.
Yeah.
Ah, what the fuck?
Star Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Didn't they put a 50 cal in here? Like a machine gun?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. The whole world heavy machine gun?
Travis might get
pretty awesome.
Smooth butter.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. I've got a real attitude problem. You want to kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Bog's in a funk that'll kill any mood.
Weapons for all occasions. Looking to make quick work of your enemies? Whatever you need. As long as you can afford it. All right. See you around.
My price is maybe. Hey, I'm always ready to take credits off your hands.
The pain blade.
Don't be a stranger.
Those Those mission boards aren't going to clear themselves.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard. Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neighbor, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. I promise. You gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
Maybe.
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
What are we doing, neighbor? Come on. Why am I stuck?
Smuggling beats a real job any day.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award? Or am I gonna be very disappointed?
I'll give it to you.
Well, well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. That about does it then. Hell of a deal for both of us, I'd say. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
They're not on Mars anymore.
Oh, that's the breach.
Look at that. A whole new set of stars.
Dad, have you ever tried Aurora?
Nice
What was
clean
it like?
run there. Terrible, terrible. It was terrible. You stay away from that stuff, Cora. Trust me, it's the worst.
You keep in. Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around. I want to fly my own ship and go all over the place. Like you and Dad, really. But hopefully not as crazy as your travels. I thought Dad's were exciting. But yours? Brr. Bye.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
I haven't seen my family in a while. So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume? Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. We're taking care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. Sounds like you admire that lunatic. I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing you for this assignment.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Crix's legacy first.
Textbook there. We're free.
God damn it.
Nice job. We're right on target.
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
Yeah? Need something?
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920 security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
You're in the fleet. You should always expect trouble. As far as Juan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her. We'll talk later. All right, Rook. Your connection is... If you don't piss her off,
Just remember...
I sure hope so. but she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
You'd better. For your sake. Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. Hit me up if you got questions.
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
Ship parts, ship parts, ship parts. There's 10 of them in there. I was like, why am I still so heavy? I had fucking 10 ship parts in my inventory. It was like 125 pounds.
Clamps released.
sell the rest of my stuff.